you are who I thought you were. You know, I wasn't going to make this video. But I'm going to now. You decided to sub up to my channel. And I decided to tell you what my channel name was. I wasn't going to. But you won't let this die. You want to run around leaving comments where you think that people won't see them, instead of where you should be putting them, where the people will see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to address you in this video. Again, you'll remain nameless. I'm not sending my subs after you. You, like the majority of women that I've met, are out for you. You're out to benefit you. Okay? You decided that you wanted to go about and sort of make me feel bad for you in these situations that you're in. And I did. I bought into it for a little while. But I won't anymore. The basic things that I require from people that know me personally are boundaries. Boundaries that I set with everybody the minute that they come into my life. Your money is your money. My money is my money. I won't get in the way of you making yours. Don't get in the way of me making mine. A concept that you couldn't understand. But furthermore, you lie. You lie. And I know I've called Camel Toes a liar before, and whatever. I don't mean that in the way that I mean it to him. I mean it in trash talk to piss people off, because I want people to get angry. You're gonna get angry. And I don't necessarily want you to, but I think you need to. You want your bills paid, hun. And you ain't gonna get that here. You want some dude, you want any dude to just go ahead and take over the payments of what your ex-husband left behind. And you're not gonna get that. You're like a poker chip, okay? That's what I equate women to, a poker chip. Now, you can have this nice, shiny, new poker chip, a bunch of them, and they could bring you a lot of money and a lot of whatever, a lot of needs met, anything, and things could work out great. Okay? You could have a slightly used poker chip, but one that is still great to play the game of poker with. And then you could have the broken poker chip that's taped together or glued together, who can't make it through a game of poker but wants you to pay top dollar for that chip. You're the broken poker chip. You're the chip that, you want people to pay for you. And you want people to pay full retail value for a broken item. Not going to happen. Shouldn't happen. Okay? And you shouldn't be looking for that. But the one thing, like I said, I've told you is, don't get in the way of me making my money. Don't get in the way of me doing me and what I need to do. I've showed you that now I'm going to be having money from YouTube. Not much, somewhere around $400 a year, maybe. But that'll help. That'll do. I'm not asking people for money. I'm making videos, people watch them, and I make money. That's what happens. They click on an advertisement, it takes a couple seconds of their time, I get paid off of it. Not hiding that. I sell on eBay. Yeah, I probably made about $50 this month. But that's a little bit of extra income. Just, selling things I don't need. Power banks, I'm going to be selling books and stuff, and to be doing all my listings on my days off. So even when I'm at work, or not at work, I'm going to be working to make more money. Because, see, men typically think of things in cost analysis, meaning we look at things and how they're going to financially benefit, like how we can make money off of it. You were looking to see how you could spend money, but not yours. Someone else's. And that's why you're out the door already. I'm not, here's the deal. We weren't exclusive. On MGTOW. It's going to be hard to get me to be exclusive. But we weren't dating. We went out on a couple dates. We were talking. Say what you want. But I approached you in the old-fashioned way like you should. And the cover came off real quick when you found out that you weren't going to be able to get those financial resources out of me. You were a used poker chip. A broken poker chip. At a discounted price that you want someone to pay full value. No. It's not the way it works. Okay? So go out there and find some other simp-minded fuck. And maybe you'll get what you're looking for. But in my eyes, in my world, and by the way, everybody, well, just read the description. I have another announcement to make. To the TTC. Oh, fuck it, I'll just make it in here. Alright, so you guys probably tuned out already. This is a MGTOW video, so I'll just put it in the title. But I'm talking directly to you, and you know who you are. You're on my channel. You don't pay full price for a pawn shop item. And you shouldn't be looking for people, looking to have somebody pay your way through life. Because you're an adult and you should be paying your own way through it. I mean, you have a $21 an hour job, but you never make it to it. You never go. You're always calling off. And when your boss says, hey, do you want to go home early? You are the first to take that shit and go home. No. You say no, and you stay at work if you're on the grind trying to make money. That's what I do. I have seniority over a few people at my job. And I always am one of the first ones to get offered, hey, listen, you want to go home? No, I don't want to go home, man. As a matter of fact, you got any extra time? You got any extra hours you want me to stay? I'll do some other work. You make $5 an hour more than me for time and a half, and you turn time and a half shifts down all the time. You make $2 an hour more than me on regular pay, and we're scheduled the same amount of hours each week. But my paycheck's always double yours. Because you don't want to work. You don't want to work. You don't want to try hard for things. You want things to be given to you. And honey, that's not the way it goes. You don't get to live free. I'm being very cold and calculating with these words because I want them to get across to you, because I'm not angry with you. But I'm way past this point of it's okay for me to pay for other people's kids and for somebody else's ex-wife. No. I told you in the beginning, it's 50-50 or it's nothing. And it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And you tried to guilt me, use your female shaming tactics. Oh, you're such a disappointment. Why was I a disappointment? Because I wouldn't do what you wanted me to do. I wouldn't text you every 10 minutes. I wouldn't tell you every time I was on lunch and every time that I was on a 15-minute break or something, so that you could constantly be at my job. Because when I'm at work, I am at work. I'm not there to hang out with you if you come by. I'm not there to spend the time texting you and talking on the phone with you. I'm there to work. I don't work so that I can talk to you. I work so that I can be a responsible adult and get up and pay my fucking bills. And I show up to work when I'm supposed to. And I take extra hours, and I never go home early unless they make me. Because every Thursday, I get a deposit in my bank account, which allowed me to go buy the Broncos tickets and go buy the Mets tickets and pay my bills and do everything I need to do. You hear that sound? That sound right there, ironically, was a PayPal sale. Somebody bought an item from me. I'm selling items so that I can make money. Let's see how much it was. Probably not much. $20. Okay, $20. That's all I've got to say to you. Continue being who you are. I'm going to be who I am. And sorry, but you don't get a free ride off of me. Be a responsible adult. You women wanted equal rights? Well, you get to go out and work as hard as we do. A guy doesn't get to get with a woman and expect her to pay his bills. You don't get that with me. You don't get to make me feel bad and shame me because I didn't do what you wanted me to do, because I'm a responsible adult and realize that I need to work to make money. Look, I've got one job officially, one job off the books, and 2 extra sources of income on the side. I'm going to make bank. I'm going to do me. And you're going to find somebody to pay for you. But you're looking for a full retail price when you should be looking at a pawn shop bargain basement. Later.